You're all here because you've made a choice to renounce your evil, sinful ways.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Remember who your real friends are.
Hi, everybody.
This is great.
Another day, another nickel.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Russell Crowe will narrate a documentary series about Australia's Great Barrier Reef. He has lent his voice to Great Barrier Reef, a living treasure, directed by award-winning cinematographer Richard Fitzpatrick. A trailer for the documentary shows some of the thousands of species that live along the reef off the coast of Australia, including turtles, sharks, exotic fish, and whales. The 4-episode series, which was filmed over 4 years, will explore the complex ecosystem of the Great Barrier Reef. Look for that sometime in December. This morning, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf talked about the counting of votes in his state.
And we still have work to do. So I want to start by saying thank you to all the staff, the volunteers who work so hard to count those votes and are still working hard to count them. The promise of democracy is that every vote counts. And that has been the promise of democracy since 1787. And it's still the promise of democracy. And I intend, here in Pennsylvania, to make sure we keep that promise. So, as I said, counties continue to report results. And again, these results are coming in more slowly than they have in the past. So we have to be patient, but confident that these votes are going to be counted. They're going to be counted accurately, and they will be counted fully. The delay that we're seeing is a sign that the system is working. This is a new system. We went into effect with Act 77 last year, and there are 3 millions of mail-in ballots that are being counted, and that takes longer than the way we used to do it with the stand-in in-person voting. So we may not know the results even today, but the most important thing is that we have accurate results. Again, even if that takes a little longer than we're used to. Make no mistake, our democracy is being tested in this election. This is a stress test of the ideals upon which this country was founded. And the basic rule of one person, one vote, that still carries, and it has to carry here.
It's time for things kids learn from cartoons.
I think it's great we live in a town where you can ask questions. Because without questions, we just have answers. And an answer without a question is a statement.
That's it for things kids learn from cartoons.
Well, Joe Biden has received the most votes of any presidential candidate in history, which in the United States means you might or might not be the next president. The votes are still being counted, but one estimate says as many as 160 million Americans cast ballots, and at least 10% of those know what the candidates actually stand for. Health and safety experts are recommending that all 50 states require cyclists to wear helmets. And if I may add, far less revealing shorts. A study found that sleepwalkers often feel no pain when they injure themselves, until, of course, they wake up and feel the pain of the sleep purchase they made on Amazon. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. New poll says 2/3 of adults believe in the devil, and more than 1/3 say they've been tempted by him. Well, of course, the devil is Ronald McDonald. Hey, Mickey D's. Nobody gives a f***. More states voted Tuesday to legalize marijuana. The Betty Crocker brownie mix people have got to be happy about that. Hey, Betty. Nobody gives a f***. And research says that to learn, we need to succeed 85% of the time and fail the other 15%. That's okay, I guess, if you're a field goal kicker in the NFL. Not so good if you're part of the police bomb squad. Hey, success. Nobody gives a f***. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.